just more controversial stuff, man. The Chiefs, they getting accused of cheating, like Mahomes getting all the calls, and they're like 7-0 when this referee is refereeing the game. So yeah, man, they accusing the Chiefs of being on some BS, dog.
I don't know, man. I've been hearing the controversy for a while, and I feel like it's Tom Brady all over again.
Yeah,
If there's some blatant cheating going on, probably not. But is there some there's some extra eyes when it comes to Mahomes, so it seems extra protective? Absolutely. Same thing happened with Jordan. If you want to switch sports for a second, Jordan got preferential calls. Some would say,
but
like, and all the
Jordan
greats,
was
Tom Brady, Deflate Gate, and all this other. You calling you barely tap Brady the wrong way again. Like, I get it.
And I was listening to Nightcap. Chad Johnson was like, Mahomes, he knows how to like draw fouls. Like, you know how James Harden, he'll go to the lane, put his arm under the opponent's arm and draw a foul. Like
Yeah.
he's saying that's what Mahomes is doing in football. Like he knows how to manipulate the referees. Like you gotta call that. Like I'm gonna slow up my speed and let the defender hit me when I'm going out of bounds. So little stuff like that. If he's tricking the system like that, that's just what it is, you know.
Mhm.
But
Or if you tap me, I might make sure I fall. I might make sure I fall a little harder. And if you fall near me, I'm gonna try to make sure it look like you fell on me and this
yeah,
and that. Like, it gets wicked out here, bro.
that's what they. Yeah, they do that in the NBA, and you can get fined 5,000 and get a technical foul. So if they see the refs feel like you flopped, yeah, it's gonna cost you in the game and in your pockets. So they may
I'm
need to
I'm glad
implement
they
that.
stopped though, cause flopping. I
Yeah.
remember at one point, bro. I don't know who started the flopping thing or when it became a thing, cause I'm pretty sure flopping been around for a long time.
Oh yeah. Before they like really put
Before it
eyes
got
and ears
coined
on
as
it. Hmm.
flopping. Yeah. But I remember the worst one, they got this viral clip before viral was viral. You remember Chris Bosh? Like bro, it fell back slow motion. You don't remember that? Like he got
Oh yeah.
dude, and it looked like dude, like when you move with the ball just to like
Hmm.
shake him off
Yeah.
you.
That's a classic
Dude,
one.
dude, elbow. I don't even think the elbow touched him, but in fast motion, it looked good. But when they slowed it down, the elbow was like way out here. And he
Yep.
went
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
fell back like in slow motion, like some
Oh, now
yo.
that's common. That's one of the ones where you kind of flail your body out and make it look like you got connected with an elbow or arm or something. So hey, I ain't gonna blame Mahomes for doing this thing, man. That's just what it is. But
They start flopping in the NFL, bro. This is gonna be crazy. Like if they start flopping penalties and
they try to get a pass interference call. They'll kind of make it look obvious or extra, and they'll look at the ref, fall to the ground, and sometimes they throw it. Other times they kind of just resume play. So
Mhm.
hey, man. But
Yeah, I
one
feel like
thing,
one time I've seen Mahomes. And maybe it could have went either way. But I see Mahomes look at the ref like you really ain't gonna pull the flag. Then the
yeah.
flag come out. Like, oh
Now
bro,
those
I see
delayed
you over there
reactions,
coaching
yeah.
the ref.
Yep. Those are the ones that hurt the most. Like the delayed ones, the ones that just happen as soon as the play happens, that's one thing. But if they give you the look and then you throw the flag, I'm like, okay, now they're gonna accuse you of cheating now. So the NFL, they gotta talk to these referees, like, be more decisive. Don't make it look obvious.
Yeah.
Bills game and Ravens, Mark
Oh
Andrews,
my
terrible,
god.
dog. You ruined
Don't,
his legacy, dog.
don't even get me started on that. Mark Andrews, man. Dog, open field. You caught the ball. You think you're Travis Kelsey all of a sudden. You want to move around. You shaking at the speed of molasses. It's like you're juking. Like, bro, I'm looking at the ball the whole time. And if I can keep track of it on TV, nice and they're small on TV, you know what I mean? Compared to
Yeah.
like right there. So what do you think that player's doing? He's just waiting to punch the ball right out of there. Damn.
And then with the weather conditions, it's like you can only do so much. Like Lamar Jackson, he lost it, and Andrews, he lost one. So it was a lot of fumbles, a couple interceptions, and I don't know. I like the weather games like the snow, but I think they should have an option. Man, you got to have like you can play in the dome if the weather is that bad. It's like both teams are gonna hurt.
But let me tell you this though. Both teams are gonna hurt. My Bills have been winning for as long as I can remember with that type of home field advantage.
Yeah,
Think
yeah,
about it, people struggle, bro. That Buffalo weather different. I don't even care if it's cold in Baltimore too, but this is Buffalo, bro.
yeah,
Buffalo, the one who got to hire random people off the street to come shovel the freaking stadium sometimes a couple times a year because you get what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
That's Buffalo, dog.
But they would have the advantage, of course. But it get cold in Baltimore. I don't know if it snows.
No, I just mean I'm pretty sure it does, but nobody snow like New York. You got to think that
Yeah, yeah.
Buffalo is right there. Buffalo specifically, not to
Hmm.
give you all a geography lesson, but Buffalo specifically is all the way north and all the way west. Only thing separating Buffalo and Canada is a lake, a big
Mm,
lake, and so like they up there, dog. It get
yeah,
cold in Canada.
yeah. I think
Yeah, so
they said the owners. This may not happen in this like generation, but maybe 20, 30 years from now, try to upgrade every dome, like every stadium, and make it a
I,
dome.
I like the weather. I mean, the weather adds an element to football, but you can't have that during playoffs only because it's a level of unfairness. Now it's not like who the best anymore. It's
Who's used to the weather? Who
who's
can? Yeah,
basically who's used to the weather and who can withstand. Well, basically, yeah, who's used to the weather who can withstand the elements better. And that
mm,
doesn't make for a better team per se. One team just used to being Eskimos. That's all. That's why
yeah.
every time Miami come down to Buffalo, we have a hard day. Cold.
Two
I
would be
don't want to play.
freezing and all. Yeah,
You ever
yeah,
tried to touch something when it's really cold? Maybe like really, really cold. Your
yeah.
fingers hurt, dog.
So
So
imagine catching a football, 20, 30 mile
and
per hour speeds
and
is
that's why I kind of felt for Andrews a little bit, but it fell in his lap, dog. Use your
yeah,
body.
yep, right in the bread basket, and it's
Who
just
who am I, dog? I bet it's a bunch of people that was sitting on the couch with cheese stains
yeah,
on
yeah,
their
yeah.
shirt. You fat. I mean, you know what I'm saying, now.
Oh, yeah, a
There's a
lot of
bunch of
people.
people saying what they could have done. So I don't want to be that person.
Them
But damn, man.
parlays, yeah, I know people parlays was like, oh man, they were throwing their phone around when he missed that. Not to say they were gonna win the game because it was like it was gonna be a minute and 40 seconds left anyways, and we already know with Josh Allen, he can go on a 2 minute drive. He can get you a field goal in field goal
He,
range.
he could, but that would have been a lot better than how it ended right there.
Oh, of course, I wanted to see overtime for sure. Wanted to see overtime because
I
it's
for
not like
sure thought that's what was going to happen. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not sleeping tonight. Overtime.
yeah, I was ready for it, but just unfortunate.
Jayden Daniels, man, is there's only one man that can defeat him. Is it Jayden Daniels?
Yeah, he can only defeat himself at this point
It's
because
not Jalen Hurts, that's for sure. Because I don't know what happened, but ever since that concussion, he's still Jalen Hurts. But if
yeah,
Saquon don't have a big game, I don't think it's gonna happen for them.
and he had what 285 rushing yards.
He had a lot,
That's
and I wish I had
crazy.
put him on my prize picks because I shouldn't even said the word. But prize picks, man, shoot us
Uh,
some of that
yeah,
Joe Budden money, bro.
we're gonna
But
get that sponsorship soon.
yeah, no, I should have put it. I should have. I just thought that was a ridiculous amount. They didn't say 200 over and up, but it was a lot. And I'm like, I don't know if Saquon gonna get that against them boys. And sure enough,
Yeah, he looking like a Hall of Famer out there, bro. This is
he look
insane.
he looking like
Yeah,
before the Giants come over. That's what he looking like.
yeah, because he had an injury and he really came back and like they didn't sign him. They chose Daniel Jones, the worst ever. Like how you choose between Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. Like it's Saquon automatically.
And where
He
did that
dropped the
get
bag.
you? Yeah, where did that get you? Good luck.
A top three or top five pick. So now you probably get the young dude out of Miami, um,
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. Yeah, they're looking into him, possibly Shador. So those are
Ever
either
since
or.
hey, ever since all these mobile quarterbacks came, I remember back in the day it was like Sean. They tried to shit on mobile quarterbacks. They're not smart. They don't have low IQ football. You shut the up because your slow stick football
Yeah.
chain. Come
Now,
on, in the backfield just no, it's just like,
now it's a different game. Everybody can run. Joe Burrow, he
no.
can turn
But
up when he
do
wants
you
to.
do you do you not remember though? They used to try to shit on Michael Vick. They used to shit on Dante Culpepper. They used
Yeah.
to on Steve
McNabb,
McNair, like
yeah,
on the low.
McNair, all them people. Yeah.
They used to show them the mobile quarterbacks back in the day.
Yeah, it took
But
like Michael Vick to kind of open it up, then the RG3s, and then everybody started to run. You at least had to have a little bit of speed.
I about to
Wipe
say
that
now you
whoever.
at least got to be able to give me 3 yards, bro. Bootleg, bro. Something, please.
Unless you're Tua, where you know what, we don't blame you, Tua. Just fall to the ground. Don't even worry about it. Throw it out of bounds. But other
Yeah,
than
no,
Tua,
fall for it head
yeah.
first. Whatever you want, bro. I don't care.
So yeah, other than Tua, yeah, they're expected to have a mobile quarterback in some capacity. But overall, good playoff weekend though, minus the controversies though, bro.
Hold up, bro. Jello, man. You ain't gonna talk
Oh yeah,
about your
yeah,
boy
yeah, yeah.
Jello?
Might as well keep
Oh,
them in the
put up
sports
what's
talk.
going
Yeah, yeah.
on. Every week I'm talking about him like 6'9" again.
Def Jam Records, they pushed the button. It's time to go. We're
Yo,
gonna get
that
you
13
everywhere.
milli is looking more and more realistic, bro. If they keep putting him in big looks like this, I can see why they gave him 13 because he about to earn it all back.
Yeah, they got to get a return on the investment, and they probably wish they would have had Jello a part of their label before the Tweaker song came out because it would have instead of charting at 29, it probably would have been top 20 or top
Oh, they
10
definitely would have made sure it was at least in the top 10.
because they probably missed out on maybe a couple 100,000, $1 million by him just organically pushing a song and everybody
But,
playing it.
I mean, you can say it's late if you want, but at least they got in when they did. You know,
Oh
if
yeah.
that's how you feel, but you better get in while the iron's hot.
Yeah, yeah, you can be late to the party, but if you got, a multi-billion-dollar record label with millions to spend per artist, they can catch up. They can make it back within the
Easy.
next 6 months.
Easy, especially if he signed his whole life away. They gonna make that back, bro. That name alone.
But the way it's looking like he got a good ownership deal with his label slash Def Jam, so it could just be some
So,
distribution
so
slash
he
probably a
so he
little bit of
owned
work.
everything like Ines.
Yeah. Now, probably not everything because it had to been a little tug and pull because we can't just give you everything. You got to earn it. You may get your masters back maybe 10, 20 years from now, but there's got to be a way to where they felt comfortable giving him that much money and still owning a piece of, his music and catalog. That's the
No.
only way. He's not there yet. He's not like a Drake